Ever think about what happens if all the tech we depend on just stops working? Like, imagine you're in the middle of a city, but your phone's dead, no GPS, none of that.
Scary thought, right?
Yeah, no kidding. But that's exactly what this project, the Cartographer's Seed, wants us to think about.
Yeah, it's a speculative design concept, so, it's not about predicting the future or anything like that. It's more about, like, exploring possibilities.
Getting us to think differently about technology, right?
Exactly. And with this project, it imagines a world where those AI-driven traffic systems, the ones we're all getting used to, well, they've crashed.
So no more self-driving cars, delivery drones, all that.
Nope, gone. And that forces us to figure out, how do we get around? How do we connect with each other?
Right.
Without all that tech.
And the solution they come up with isn't exactly what you'd expect.
You're telling me it's not some fancy new gadget. It's actually, wait for it, a bioluminescent handheld device.
Bioluminescent, like it glows.
Yeah, think like fireflies. But this is designed, by humans. These, they call them seeds, and they emit this, like, soft glow.
So instead of satellites and algorithms, we're back to something, kind of natural.
Sort of, yeah. The idea is that these seeds create a localized network. So picture this. The city at night, but instead of streetlights, it's all these glowing seeds passed from person to person.
Wow, that's a pretty striking image.
Yeah.
And the designer, Ilyana Volkov, their background seems to play a big part in this whole thing.
Oh, totally. They're from Belarus, and they're really into chemical innovation. You can see that in this project for sure.
It's not just about the looks, then.
No way. It's about exploring what bioluminescence can do. Like, can it be a sustainable light source? Can it help us connect in a new way?
And what's really interesting to me is that Volkov actually uses, digital simulations to test all this out.
Before even building a physical prototype.
Exactly. So they're not like anti-technology, but they're definitely thinking carefully about how to use it.
Yeah, they're mindful about it, which is like a really important lesson for how we should approach innovation, don't you think?
Totally. But getting back to the project, what really strikes me is that low-tech approach. It's not just about being different, it's about, like, being prepared.
Resilient, right?
Exactly. What if all our fancy systems fail? The Cartographer Seed is saying, hey, maybe simpler solutions are what we need.
And think about the social side of it, too. Like, if we're not all plugged into these big networks, how do we even build a community?
That's a good point. This project kind of suggests that maybe, just maybe, relying on each other, sharing knowledge locally, could lead to something, well, better.
Or equitable, more collaborative.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It really challenges our whole idea of what progress even means.
Right. We always think more tech equals better, but what if that's not always true? What if going back to simpler solutions is the real step forward?
Huh, makes you think. So, could going back to basics be the key to a better future? Well, that's our deep dive into the Cartographer Seed. Thanks for joining us on Exploring Futures. We hope you found this thought-provoking. If you did, share it with your friends. Let's keep this